Welcome to Amateur Sports Reports, where we celebrate the positive achievements of amateur athletes from all across the country. My name is Marshal Manlove, and this is an episode of Amateur Sports Milestones. It is brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, comedy hypnotist. If you would like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you're having, please consider my stage hypnosis show. Find out all the details at marshalmanlove.com. And it is related to my hypnosis career, why my hair is growing out. I'm trying to grow it out to do Renaissance fairs. I want to look like a wizard. So that's the story there. We'll see how it goes. I'll find out in a couple weeks. If I don't get the gigs, back to the short hair. Now, we're going to begin this episode with a high school sports trivia question. Stick around till the end to find out the answer to this. Who is credited with scoring the most points in a high school basketball career in girls basketball? Who could that be? I guess you could research it. By the time this video has gotten to that point, you'll know the answer. Or you could just research the answer, skip the rest of the video, I suppose. But don't do that, because we're going to talk about 24 athletes from all across the country who have reached some sort of statistical milestone. And we will begin in Illinois, where Chloe Sims from DuQuoin High School broke the single-season record for kills for the volleyball team. The old record had been 322. The new record is now 364. To Kansas, where Kaleb Hammeke from Fort Hays State University broke the all-time scoring record for the men's basketball team. During a victory against Emporia State, he surpassed Alonzo Goldston's 1,766 points for the new record. I reside in the state of Delaware, and from my home state, Maya Hill from Delaware Military Academy scored the 1,000th point of her career with the basketball team. She is the first Seahawk to reach that milestone. Staying here in the first state, the Diamond State, Chasity Speedy Wilson from Caravel Academy in Bear scored the 1,000th point of her career with the Buccaneers Basketball team. She is heading to Niagara University next fall. Staying here in Delaware, but down to the southern part of it, where Patrick Donahue from Cape Henlopen HS in Lewes became the latest Viking wrestler to amass 100 career wins. And now let's head west, where junior Milani Perry from the Air Force Academy eclipsed the 1,000 point career mark for the Falcons women's basketball team. Whoa. Ohio now. Jenna Fatally from Kenyon College set an NCAA Division III record in the women's 100 breaststroke. That new record time, 59:62. Back to Delaware, shall we? Braden Renato from Salesianum High School in Wilmington won the 100th match of his career with the Sal's wrestling team. To Pennsylvania, Scarlett Glasser-Nels from Arcadia University became the 7th player to reach 1,000 points in a career for the women's basketball team. Back out to Illinois, Harrisburg senior Kinsley Smothers scored the 1,000th point of her career with the Bulldogs basketball team. To Pennsylvania, Maddie Shoemaker from Methacton High School won the 100th match of his career with the wrestling team. We'll stay right there. In that same school, Abby Arnold from Methacton scored the 1,000th point of her career with the Warriors basketball team. Now let's head out to the Plains, where Aiden Lunsky of Midway Minto scored his 1,000th point in Midway Minto's 68-56 win over Park River FL. I don't know what the FL stands for. It's F/L. Probably should have looked that up, but I normally don't put in the opponent's score or opponent that the player scored the 1,000th point off of. We're going to come back there in a second, but head back. Wait a second. That's Aiden Lunsky there. And now we're going to head out to Connecticut We're going to come back to North Dakota here in a moment. Jack Owlett from Xavier High School in Middletown won the 3,000 meters at the Yale High School Classic with a time of 8:28.33 to set a new school record. He also moved atop the national leaderboard, making him the fastest in the nation so far in the event this year. And as mentioned, back to North Dakota, where Mason Clabo of Fargo Davies scored his 2,000th career point in an Eagles 96-31 win over Fargo South. He becomes only the third player in the former Class A, which is now the Double A division, to reach this plateau. Back to Pennsylvania, Callie March from Millersville University became the 21st player in Marauder history to reach 1,000 points in a career with the women's basketball team. To Nevada now, Aiden Carr from Spanish Springs High School is a freshman on the bowling team. He just rolled his first perfect 300 game, and he is just 14 years old. Back across the country to New Jersey, where Nina Branchizio from the College of New Jersey reached 200 assists for her career with the basketball team. The milestone assist came in a game against Rowan University. To Texas now, Gabby Garzona from Frisco High School won the 150th match of her career with the Raccoons wrestling team. To Kentucky, where Emma Grome from the University of Kentucky set the all-time record in the rally scoring era for the volleyball team with 5,050 assists. It's an amazing accomplishment there. To Iowa, Ashton Moreno from Algona High School won the 100th match of his wrestling career with the Bulldogs. To Nebraska now, Peyton Teal from Louisville set 2 milestones. She won the 150th match of her career with the wrestling team and also reached 100 pins while doing so. Back to New Jersey, Charlie Piccione from Warren Hills High School won the 100th match of his career with the wrestling program. And to Kansas, where Wendy Candia from Pratt High School became the 4th wrestler to win 100 matches for a career with the school's wrestling program. The answer to that trivia question is Lynn Lorenzen from Ventura High School in Iowa. She is currently recognized as the all-time leading scorer in American girls high school basketball with a total of 6,736 points. She accomplished this during a run from 1984 to 1987. So we talk about 1,000 points. That's a fantastic accomplishment. 6,736. Hopefully you've been paying attention to the ticker at the bottom of the screen. If not, if you'd like to submit a milestone to the show that we can celebrate with you, just reach out to mysportsreports@gmail.com. Please include a picture and all the pertinent information so that it is painfully obvious to the writers of the show here what that submission is. The trombones take us into each of these segments. They also take us out. Because now the time here at recording time is about 3 o'clock, that means it's time for snackies here in the home studio in Middletown, Delaware. Yeah, snackies.